Good evening, gamers. Happy Friday to us all. We've finally done it. It's Friday again. Sorry, but you're late to join. You're normally here first thing. Big Friday? Morning, Shadow. You're here early too. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in, Wolf. I'm glad you're enjoying Control. I had a good time playing that. Welcome in, Sextus, as well. I heard your... I don't know what you call it. Not the fox noises? Good morning, Inadequate. My goodness, everyone's here. Right on time. Welcome on in. Oh, how long was your canoeing? Or was it a kayak? And Wrench is here as well. Oh my goodness. Screeches? I don't think there's screeches. I'm trying to think of the word I'd use to describe it. Like hitters? No. Scraws? Now that is an interesting term. I've never heard that term. The door is locked, Wrench. I actually was coming home today, and as I walked in the door, I thought of you doing this. So I was like, I should lock the door, and I did. So thank you for like Pavlov dogging me into this. I'm doing better. I had a rough start to the week. I had a really bad... I gave some work in for the boss review of the weekend, because that's what he likes to do. And it just didn't go well. There are lots of things I had to change, so I had a bad start to the week. And now, over the course of the week, it's gotten a bit better. Obviously, unfortunately, I had kind of COVID reaction, or COVID booster reactions, so there was no Wednesday stream. And I was bummed out about that, because, spoilers, there's a good chance there won't be a Saturday stream. By a good chance, I mean like 90% chance. I've got a family dinner. It is just down the road, though. So I might, if I'm lucky, I might try and do like a slightly later starting stream, like at 9 p.m. rather than 8 p.m. So like an hour later. But we'll see. No, I just got the one COVID booster. Well, I hear that it's meant to be treated like the flu vaccine, right? Where you get one every year, or like seasonally. So you stay up to date with the latest variants that are rattling around the place, you know? Oh, in ominous news for everyone's wallet, the Steam sale has started. There's also an itch.io sale, and I just got an email notification, so I think the GOG sale has started, so watch out, wallets. PC games are coming for you. What happened to you? Oh, when you got COVID. I've already got Alan Wake 2. I picked it up pretty much when it came out. I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it. Because with Epic Games, they had like some sort of coupon last like 6 months ago where you could get 30% off of a game or something like that. And I used it on that. Because I know I'm going to play it. Like, it's just a matter of when. That is cool. Are you in the Pacific Northwest then, Sexodus? Or is it more the Northeast? There you go. Oh, that doesn't sound fun, Wrench. Yeah, I do. Oh, Battlebit Remastered, yeah. I mean, that is a great Battlefield-like, I guess you'd call it. Large-scale multiplayer shooter game. I'd argue it's probably better in some respects than, like, Battlefield 2042. Is that the... Yeah, that's the most recent one, 2042. I mean, Battlefield 1 is all time. That's probably the best one out of those ones. I don't mind Battlefield 5, 4. I've never played 5, but Battlefield 1 is just great. But how are you guys going? How's your week's been? Because it's been, what, 6 days since we've interacted in any meaningful way? While we wait for that, I'm just going to boot up Horizon 5 because we've got a Mercedes to unlock. The SL63, if I remember correctly. I don't know what to think of it. I'm kind of interested in it, but we'll see. Maybe it'll turn out really nice. Yeah, it's busy at the air quotes office for you, Shadow. What's the Big Les show, Sexodus? That sounds familiar, but I can't place it in my head. Also, Wrench, there is a very high chance that I will not complete. Hold on, I'll just get this AI going out. That sucks, Shadow. My condolences. I hope it slows down. Yep, the capture's crashed already. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I mean, Big Les does sound Australian. There's a pretty good chance that I won't ever run out of content for Horizon 5 because there's just always, updates or whatever coming out. Hold on, let's try and restart this capture. All right, there we go. Ugh. Clean up after yourselves, guys. Well, let's get a Hot Wheels suit. Why not? So 3 was on PC. That was the first one. That was when they were starting to explore launching their Xbox games on PC. But you had to buy it separately. Or, you had to buy it with the package. I don't think... it wasn't as easy as it was for, Horizon 4.
Welcome back, comrade.
That's pretty tight, Shadow, I guess. European Retro Saloons, B700. No, I am glad to see that kind of spreading out. I know that there's some people who are like, oh, it's the end of Xbox or whatever. But I don't think it really matters too much. There's the RS6 we could try and use. The M3 from 91. Tighter than a camel's arse in a sandstorm. That's pretty good. I've never driven the Lotus Carlton before. Why don't we try that out? Oh, actually, no. We should drive the Mercedes. We're getting a Mercedes. It's right that we should be using Mercedes again. I'll have to have a look at Sexodus. Because I've heard you're not the first person to mention it, as I kind of hinted at. Alrighty. I do want to get rid of that spoiler, though. Well, that's a weird kind of thing on the... Is that another spoiler? No, it's not open at the top. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be. No, I'm not a fan of spoilers. Normally. There are a few cars where I think they work. But normally I much prefer it to be stock. Wrench, if I'm honest, I think the best play is to try and get a PC, to be honest. Well, it didn't seem to, like, if we go back here, everyone, like, it doesn't affect anything in any meaningful way. Oh, wait, I'm in the way. That doesn't help, does it? Like, it's all the numbers apart from top speed are the same. Careful, inadequate. Steady. Yeah, that's the only PlayStation exclusive, really, at this point. Everything else is pretty confident that it's coming to PC in the fairly near future. Well, no, Spider-Man 1 is on PC. Good. I'm glad. Inadequate. Keep it that way. Right down the middle. That'll do. That looks suitably period appropriate. Let's make them slightly larger. They do look like they're going to stick out a lot, but they don't. I feel like they're... Looks like it's playing tricks on me. Like, I feel like they should be significantly prouder of the wheels. What do you mean by dino wheels, Wrench? They're not particularly Jurassic or Cretaceous. Propeller fella. No, I don't think so. Well, yeah, Wrench, yeah. Red Dead 1, for whatever reason, is not on PC. I can only assume because it's just so old, it'll just take so much effort to get it to PC. Donut wheel. Okay. Yeah, that's the meatiest sounding one. What if we do the drivetrain? Like, I'm conscious that we'll probably want to decrease the weight as much. Really good post-apocalyptic choose your own adventure point and click based off of a Flash series from back in the day. Interesting. Oh, kind of like the Stickman Adventures or whatever. Don't know, man, Wrench. That's a question for Rockstar. Donut media wheels. Is there donut media wheels? How dare you, Shadow? I quite enjoyed donut media. I mean, you gotta pick and choose. Some of their stuff's a bit average, but for the most part, I think they're pretty good. We've got to choose something that's suitably German, but also kind of nifty. Carbon fiber? No, I don't think so. Just because I want it to be something a little bit more interesting. Oh, there's another game that I do actually want to look at that you just made me think of it. Sextus, the what's it called? Australia, I think it's called. It's like Far Cry but set in Australia. And I kind of want to play that. I think carbon fiber is a little bit overrated when it comes to being like an exposed surface. I don't mind it. Like, for example, I don't mind using it as a highlight piece, like as a bonnet or like the wing mirrors. But I wouldn't use it for the whole car. I think that's a bit much. A bit too gaudy. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter too much what color we've painted our car because this is merely the canvas onto which we will paint our masterpiece. Is it on Steam? I don't know, Wrench. I really don't know. I haven't played it myself, but a YouTuber I watched reminded me of it just the other day. Why the hell do we have a black Elon Musk vinyl? Like, what in tarnation? It's weird as hell. Well, this guy. Why is this guy here? Yeah. Too weird, almost. Let's turn this up. And let's start. We'll start with the country of origin and we can go from there. Germany. Yeah, oh, well, I mean, if I was you, I'd buy a lottery ticket, Shadow. Oh, we gotta get the Nürburgring on there somehow. Probably the black one, I think. The Deus Ex? Is that what you're typing out there? That's kind of cool. A rock cover of Waltzing Matilda? That kind of slaps. Yeah, the Freebies channel is honestly one of my favorite channels in that Discord. The end is nigh. I had a good team in a trial event. What about this thing on the flanks? Does look kind of cool on the silver. And if we just have like a a black square in front of it. Black Sonic's Hugo Boss. Well, actually, that's not a bad idea. We should actually check out Hugo Boss. That's not a bad idea for a sponsor. There's a video on my Watch It Later on YouTube, Sexodus, of something called like Mr. In Between, Australia's Hidden Gem. And I've been meaning to watch that because I feel like I should have a look at Mr. In Between because I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I reckon that's what I'm going to do. Make the fender and maybe the front black. All right, well, let's try Hugo Boss. Oh, hold on. Now we can see what it was meant to look like. Damn, that looks good. Okay, our car's going to look nothing as good as that. All right, well, what about what Germany is famous for after the 40s? Rammstein? Why not? Let's see if we can get a Rammstein up in the club. Well, I mean, it's got Shadow's approval. Let's have a look at Rammstein after this. Ooh. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I have never seen anyone live in concert. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I was meaning to watch that, but as I said earlier, it's been a rough old week. Well, the other thing is I've really got no interest in seeing anyone live, particularly. I feel like I was thinking about this a lot more recently because Taylor Swift was in town just the other day, being in Sydney. We are supposed to win a Benz, but I figured it was some poetry to use a Benz to win a Benz. There you go. Personally, I prefer like the album version. Like I figure the album is pretty close to how it should be listened to. You know, like it's properly mixed and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I absolutely like. Yeah, I do acknowledge that I am the weird one, not liking it. Except for maybe inadequate. I feel like there's just something I don't quite get about the live music stuff. Okay. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm definitely underselling it in that it's more than just the music. As you say, there's the atmosphere of the whole thing, being with fellow fans, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so I think we need to extend that one slightly more on the side. What concert was that one for, Shadow? Classic. As a private school boy, I can say this: classic private schools. Okay, that's pretty impressive, Sextus. Yeah, that'll do it. Very relatable. Inadequate, very relatable. I want a gradient. It's like a square gradient, guys. There we go. Dimmer Borgi. Is that a Nordic band? Shadow? I mean, the name sounds Nordic. Let's look at this side. Let's put that there-ish. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Doing that full kind of symphony stuff is pretty cool. So if we do that, and we just put a regular black square underneath it. I'm doing well, Mad Skid. That's a new name. You seem new. How are you going? Welcome in, Mad. Or MSM, as I mentioned last night. Was it last night? I don't know when that was. How you doing? How's the week been? Okay, I think that's looking pretty sick. there anything? I just wonder if I want to try and do that one. Make it a little bit longer. The Mini? I don't think so. I mean, we're still customizing the car to do the trial. How? This is not a stripe. That's a hexagon. Quite obviously, game. I think I've already got the Forza Edition Mini. Like, I think I unlocked that at some point from like a wheel spin or something. I don't think I've ever actually looked through this. Hell yeah, get some lightning on there. Like, I feel like I have it. What am I thinking of? Concert. We were talking about concerts. What concert stuff do we have in here? Gee, a huge amount. Live Aid. Appropriate for the car's time period, but not what I'm looking for. Autobahn? Nope, not really doing much there. Deutsch? P-plate, interesting. What about GDR? Or DDR, sorry. Shadow is not impressed. Yeah, we'll just put the Democratic Deutschland Republics crest on the roof, as any self-respecting Mercedes driver would have. For those of you who are unaware what this is the crest of the German Democratic Republic, or East Germany. You know, the socialist one. The one that didn't make Mercedeses. The one that made Trabants instead. Give him a shaker. Yeah, it's a good thing that East Germany still exists and that kind of stuff. This is... I do it more as a bit, to be honest. Like, if I'm making my own car, couldn't care less, for the most part. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Stasi? Okay, good. I was worried that someone might have done that. But I think, actually, the car looks kind of sick. So we just need some bumper stickers for the back. Alright, well, you think of a bumper sticker, your boy's just going to do some squats. What kind of bumper stickers should we have on the back of this bad boy? You're right, Inadequate. This is a lot less cursed. Well, it's partly because there's fewer femboys. Now that is very cool. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eight. 10. 11. 12. with its Exodus? Well, it is slightly less cursed. Maybe we need to make it a bit more cursed. You have the Makarov that goes with the Makarov holster. Yeah, locally hated. That's a good one to have. Well, there is a problem because the push-ups one, there's two options. So there's the exercise redeem, and then it randomly chooses between push-ups and squats. And my bedroom / the studio is not large enough for me to do the squats in microphone range. So I have to leave for those. Which is not an issue for me, necessarily, because I just walk out into the living room. But might not be as audible. If at all. Yeah, I think that's brought the cursed factor up just enough. It's still relatively classy overall. Bulgarian one, okay. Well, I guess a Makarov's a Makarov for the most part. I'm sure any number of gun nuts will disagree with me on that statement. Just quickly do some tuning. Yeah, we've got a few kilometers that we're not using. Wow, you can get this car really low. Ah, that is interesting. Much more clandestine. All right, let's get in the trial. Yeah. I mean, that's the trouble with that kind of stuff. I don't have experience with firearms, obviously, but I do have some experience with cameras, film cameras, and there's just the simple fact of the matter is they're just not making any more of them. You know, that you could in theory make your own Makarov, but it won't be an East German Makarov. It'll be Sexodus making an East German Makarov. It won't be made by a guy named Fritz, who secretly wants to cross over to the West. It won't have that kind of vibe to it. Well, that too. Like, I've got an East German film camera, and I've got 2 Soviet film cameras. Yep, that's what you get for looking at your car. Yes, because you collect car memorabilia, correct? Yeah. Oh well, plushies. Okay. I forgot that. I forgot about guitars. Yeah. Quite the range. Merton Arsenal Mauser rifle. Oh wow, they were produced in Manchuria. Interesting. Yeah, well that's partly what my apartment's looking like. It looks very much like it's owned by someone with depression. So the goal of this weekend is to make it look less like it's owned by someone who has depression. I think I'll be able to pull it off, but we'll find out. Yeah, that would help. The hell was that one? Slide whistle or something? I feel like some of the AI have gotten significantly more lobotomized when it comes to their driving. I realized I didn't do anything about understeer or oversteer before I joined this event. We'll see how much of an issue that's going to be. Well, your girl Tegan's doing pretty terribly, Shadow. It's not normal, I feel, not to put you on blast, Shadow, but it's not normal for a person to have a nemesis in a racing game. I feel like that's an interesting quirk. And if you were unlucky enough to tell Playground game devs that, they'd be very happy. In another life or something, your driver wronged her somehow. See you, fellas. No? Go for it. What is it that... Oh, there's that classic English comedian with that comedy bit about Spider. A guy called Spider. And he's on a talk show. With the punchline being... There's a whole thing. I'd have to find it on YouTube and put it on the Discord. If she can give a hit, she can take a hit too. And I think that's the energy that Shadow is bringing to Tegan's relationship with Tegan. Well, as long as you don't hypothetically make use of this knowledge, Sextus, I think we're all right. I was trying to think of like a, you know, you mess with the X, you get the Y or whatever for that thing, but I can't think of one that rhymes. Mess with my car, get a bar. Mess with my car, get, I don't know. Oh, never. I mean, this is purely like a thought experiment we're talking about here. It's kind of an intellectual thing, really. This isn't actually a bad car. Well, we're a very intellectual channel here, as you can probably tell. So you should fit right on in. Keegan's in last out of the privatars. Got him. Very cool, bro. Oh, at least he said sorry, that's fine. At least they apologized. They had the decency to do that. So weird without any of the structures around here. What are you doing, Pablo? Are you just fighting your own people? Yeah. Hey, Tegan, are you allergic to bees? He's like, oh, God, I need a drink right now. Is this car a 4-cylinder? Because I can see 2.5 going either way, but it's got 16 next to it, so I think that's a 4 valve per cylinder. Yeah. See you later. Gaming. Interesting, tuned by Cosworth. That is unusual. Absolute gaming. Who's this fella here? Oh, it's me. It's your boy. Poggers indeed. Poggy Woggies even. Dummy thick Poggy. Yes, I do believe that is the case. Oh, we did win the first race, I forgot. Yeah, they're not great, huh? Not everyone can be as classy as us. Hold on, why aren't you going into reverse? There we go. Welcome in, Illuminator. How you doing? Hell yes. We unfortunately love some procrastination. Hypercars. Ooh. And Lotus. Ooh. Okay, two very interesting seasonal championships. Unfortunately, I'm probably too good at procrastinating. Which Need for Speed are you planning on looking at, Luminator? I think it was Wrench in the Discord who was saying, when are we having a look at Need for Speed Heat? And I don't know, I'm kind of interested. Maybe I will. Undercover. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever actually played that one. I think my brother did. I may have played a little bit of it.
You have arrived at your destination.
What's the modding scene like for Need for Speed games? Let's check out the Huayra, I reckon. Hasn't it it's gotten worse between now and then, or it's gotten better? Because I was surprised, because I played Need for Speed Carbon on the channel not too long ago, and I was surprised to see that there were a lot of quite recent cars, modded into the game. Oh, there was also a mod for Pro Street that I want to have a look at on the stream. Papega Street or something like that. Apparently it's like a complete overhaul of the physics and stuff. I remember when Need for Speed Pro Street was coming out, and like the big thing was their smoke effects for their burnouts. They were like, these smoke effects are the sickest you'll ever see. And in their defense, they were pretty cool. Bruv. Double bruv. I missed the thing entirely. Well, I don't think it's a meme mod per se. I think it's just got a meme name. But I don't know for sure. I haven't actually looked at it myself. I just saw it pop up on Twitter. Oh, probably months ago at this point. Like, I should have a look at that at some point. I haven't yet. The trouble is, having grown up in like the early 2000s, I have a very particular idea of what Need for Speed should be. And it's like Underground in general, the Underground series. Customization, somewhat questionable legality, Nighttime. So I was never really sure, like, interested, I guess is the right term. Never really interested in Pro Street. No, you're definitely right there. Like, Need for Speed Pro Street is a big example of that. But not... What's the word I'm looking for? They're not super experimental. At least not anymore. And not many things are anymore. It's all about that safe dollar. Quick, easy buck. But Need for Speed Payback, for example, was definitely different. But I still think it would have been better if they took it maybe a little bit further in terms of doing their kind of animated stuff for the graphics. Yeah, I think that's the other thing. I'm definitely spoilt by games like this in terms of how the cars feel to drive, and
You have arrived at your destination.
as long-time viewers will know, just the fact that it's not like the default isn't to drift around a corner. That's not like the default thing to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to drive around the corner like a normal person. Yeah, there used to be a whole, like, world of those races, right? You know, your Burnout series, Ridge Racer. I've never played, but didn't they get up to like 7 or 6 in that series? Ah, okay. That's the worst. Like, this could have worked if it just came out 2 years earlier or 2 years later, or on this platform instead of that platform. Basically, the only reason I chose this car, by the way, gamers, is just because of those sweet kind of double spoilers they've got on the back. They're more like aeroplane flaps than anything else. Because they're just neat. Oh, yeah, split second and blur. I forgot about those. This one's on the front? No, I didn't know that. Hold on. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, there you go. You can see them kind of wobbling as I turn the corner. I feel like, in many respects, you're right, Luminator. Just like thinking about it now, there's I mean, I'm kind of taking your point a little bit further. There's almost this decreased lack of casualization of gaming, right? You got to really put in the hours to learn your operator in COD or learn how your car handled in Forza or whatever. Less so in Forza than, say, in, you know, iRacing or whatever. But there's not as many games like Blur or Split Second, Burnout anymore. I don't know why that is. I guess the closest to an arcade racer is this. Well, obviously Need for Speed Payback. Strangely, you could probably count things like Wreckfest as an arcade racer.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah. And I don't think it's... I mean, it's been a while since I've picked up
Turn right.
a Forza game, like, after a, like, huge break. It's not super hard to get used to. I think for me, the thing that I don't like about the new Need for Speeds, and I think I may have oversimplified it. I can't quite put it into words, but I prefer the handling in like Underground 2 or Need for Speed Carbon, the older Need for Speed games, than I do in the newer Need for Speed games. And I can't quite figure out why that is. Like, it's not... I don't think there's any particular mechanic I can put it down to. I think it might be the, like, tap-to-drift stuff that wasn't in the older games. Or at least not as obviously. But even then, I'm just kind of trying to guess at what the cause is.
You have arrived at your destination.
I never knew about the front flaps, Shadow. This is a very cool car, then, in my opinion. Having front flaps as well as rear flaps, very cool. I was very pleased when this turned up in the game. It always had like the, yeah, absolutely, same. They had the Forza Edition one or whatever, but this one, I don't... It's got the spoiler. The only thing I don't like, and I've never liked, are Pagani interiors. They're a little bit too, I don't know, steampunk, I guess? I'm going to say yes, but with a slightly squinted expression, inadequate, suggesting my suspicion. Yeah. No, I agree. We were talking about this the other day, the other month, probably more accurately at this point, where if I was going to, you know, if I won the lottery or whatever, to kind of fix some of the quibbles that many of us have with it. And part of the way I do that is I wouldn't have licensed cars. I do the kind of GTA route, or as you say, the Ridge Racer route. You just kind of make up my own car / nameplates. I've just remembered Midnight Club full stop. Midnight Club 2 was, I think, my brother's favorite game for a while. We played the demo of that a lot. Not a psychopath. Always a good indication when you have to say that. Well, we won the race. Won the championship. Let's all just make sure we're taking a deep breath in the chat, shall we? While we're doing that, I'm going to get into a Lotus and go racing. Just a lot quicker outside of the race, actually. Thank you for taking me on the dirt road, Anna. That was very cool of you.
Turn right.
Just hope we don't have an arcade event going on.
Round one!
We do.
There's the skill! Up! Round one! Hey! You go and bank it!
Well, definitely, oh, they reset my marker. That's very cool of them to do. Got a slightly awkward feel in here now.
400 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Hold on. Let me just check the calendar. When is that? So on the 13th, I'm going to be doing a birthday stream of sorts. Because the actual day is on the 9th, but that's a Tuesday, so got things to do.
400 meters. Turn left.
And that way on the 9th, sorry, on the 13th,
Turn left.
I can make a day of it, as it were.
200 meters. Turn left.
I'm hoping to do a few things.
Turn left.
The community night, for one. Kind of a debut or re-debut of the stream layout and the stream of, like, jow of the model. I finally have a 3D jow that supposedly, I haven't tested it yet, that's part of the weekend,
Turn left.
will
You have arrived.
kind of relay my facial expressions to you guys. But for the actual outside of stream, what I want to do for it, I don't really know. Like, I'll be turning 31. I still haven't had a 30th birthday party. Don't know. At some point in the week, I'll go to dinner with my family. Don't know where. Probably an Italian place I can make a choice. It's probably my preferred cuisine. Oh, listen to that engine. Personally, I don't feel comfortable, I guess, making too much of a big deal about my birthday. Like, if no one mentioned it at work or, you know, anywhere else, I don't think I'd lose much sleep over it. I didn't enjoy the 30th. That definitely did kind of dump a lot of existentialism upon your boy. It's like, what have I done with my 30 years of time? Am I happy with where I am? That kind of stuff. But as far as 30 to 31, I don't have any hugely negative feelings about it. It's just a bit more of a formality, really. It's just that I don't especially care, I guess. But it's going to sneak up on me. I know it. The one thing that's helping me, I guess, keep track of it is partly because I've got a timer, like a countdown. And I can see right here, I've got 25 days. And partly that I'm doing that kind of re-debut stuff for the stream. And currently I've done none of it. So there's a lot to do in terms of figuring out what I want to do, what I want it to look like, and then figuring out what I need to do to make that happen.
Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I think I did.
You will arrive at your destination.
A kind of birthday stream. I can't remember.
You have arrived at your destination.
It was a year ago, but it was only a year ago, so there's no real excuse for not remembering. What about everyone else? What is everyone else's thoughts on birthdays? Are you big on birthdays? Not fussed? Yeah. Definitely feels a bit more like that for me. Why is that, Shadow? Are you off to the States again? Oh wait, no, it's on a con. Oh, well, not really. I was just wondering if I was kind of out of the ordinary. That's right, you're acting fuzzled. Well, that will be nice. It'll be a nice way to kind of mark the occasion. Well, I think if you advertise the fact that you're the birthday boy, that'll help. Normally, I almost try and keep it a secret. Particularly if I'm anywhere near a restaurant. I can't imagine anything worse than having the staff sing happy birthday to me or something like that. No, thank you. What? Bang the pan lids? Oh, that's even worse. Okay, well that's a place I'm going to avoid. The free dessert is a nice touch, but I think I'd pay for my own dessert. And, yeah, incur the £5 ice cream or whatever. Where's the other one? Forget where I got Floyd. That's right, inadequate. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good day.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, on a somewhat tangentially related note, Shadow, did you end up...
Turn left.
Have you been able to get your tablet fixed?
Turn left.
Still in the shop, bummer. Yeah, I feel like I mentioned it before, but I recently got my phone's USB-C port repaired. I'm pretty sure it's because I basically got a lot of lint from my pocket over the 3 years I've owned it stuck in it, so it just wouldn't charge. Oh, like, wouldn't really work. Full stop.
400 meters. You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
But for 40 Australian dollars, got it fixed and now it does. And it is very nice being able to quick charge. Because previously I'd always have to wirelessly charge. Which was definitely a blessing that I could do that. But a bit slower, that's all. I think it says 311. Oh no, it is 211. You'd prefer to have a roof over your head, would you, Shadow? Yeah, that is a fantastic car, the Exige. So I will choose this car 9 times out of 10 over that one. I just cannot remember its name. The mirror. I feel like it just sounds so nice. Also, it just looks better. I mean, the Exige must be ancient at this point. Obviously, it would have a few refreshes or whatever, but it was in Need for Speed Carbon. That's from like, what, 2005? Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I probably should. I feel like it was in Need for Speed Carbon, or was it the Elise? I can't remember which. I mean, they're effectively the same car, at least exterior-wise. This is a different engine. Yeah, maybe it's just the Elise, my mistake. But you can understand my confusion. I mean, I'll pick up a 575, but not super concerned about that. We've already got one. Is it a Mercedes-Benz AMG? Yes. That was a great car in Carbon though, that Elise. Drift the roads like no one's business. Oh, excuse me, yawning.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn left. In 100 meters, turn right.
I mean, there's just so many cars, right? That would be nice to have in the game.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I would like a concept car pack. 100%. Yeah. It'd be a real tough one to like choose what ones should be added and what ones shouldn't. Oh, excuse me, because basically everyone would have their own like short list of ones that need to be added.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, I need to win the lottery as well, and I don't know if that's going to happen, unfortunately.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Just the amount of politics involved in getting
Destination.
cars into the game must be enormous. Oh, we aim to please here at Chow HQ. Ah, what the hell? Let's take it to 12C. I'll just wait a second for the ads to finish there. Let's have a look at the tuning. Yeah, right. Or like a model of a laptop from the early 2000s. So, quite a high diff. Starting grid. Oh, we've got a rival. A minute. Probably do it. The rumble boards are very professionally put in. Out. Floats a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean, the Murcielago is such a wide car. Those Lamborghini hypercars are just enormously wide. You can really hear the turbo blowing off all the time. Maybe it wasn't super wise just shooting this car on a whim. I maybe should have been a bit more deliberative about my choice of vehicle. Doing pretty well at holding him off, given that we've got 4 fewer cylinders. Okay, thank you for the heads up. So bright. right behind me. Luckily, the creator slowed down in that corner. Otherwise, I definitely would have been overtaken there. Renault Clio Williams. All right, let's go to the next one. This one. On the highway.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, it really is.
Turn left.
I mean, it does help that we only need 20 points really for the main event. The ones where you need 40 points are such a slog. I feel like, yeah, the
Sharp left.
the PR restrictions. I was gonna say the PI restrictions in this update full stop have been pretty good so far.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so this is the one with the dirt. So we probably want all-wheel drive at the very least. Let's try this one out. See what happens. Gotta have a little bit of Ferrari. And we just got one, Case Wolf. They're a pretty fast individual. They're hamstrung by their navigation. This is a very interesting route. Real Track Mania vibes from this bad boy. Just made it around there. Ow. Ow. It's pretty impressive doing all these kind of faux highways in the sky between the skyscrapers. That's pretty cool. Oh, interesting. It's looking back on itself. Clever. Making use of things twice. Working smarter, not harder. Ow. The dirt section. As prophesy. Ow! Damn it, Kesa. Ow, ow. Why is that so sturdy? It was kind of cool. A little bit tight in parts. Personally, I would have put up a couple more directional signs. And also, I probably just wouldn't have made it hypercars. I would have made it sports cars. Something a bit slower, a little bit smaller. Like an MX-5 or something.
Turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Let's see how this one goes in the city. I need to get back into the event lab. I haven't touched it since that stream 2 weeks ago at this point. Jow test track, yeah.
400 meters, turn right.
I need to finish that off, and if I can, try and refine the
Turn right.
drivatar route. Like the course acceleration and brake zones, if I can.
Left.
So it's not quite as buggered.
Turn left.
But I don't know if there's a way to do that without basically restarting the whole process. I need to look into it.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Well, I didn't mean to put in reverse. But since I did, we're going that way.
You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I'll go and edit my route then. Does that delete all of your objects though? Because if it doesn't, what I might do is finish off the route with like objects and stuff, so I know where I need to go. Okay, yeah. So I know where I need to go then, and I can come back through and do it at speed without trying to remember on the fly which direction I need to turn. I have so many Porsche Panameras, my goodness. Okay, cool. What am I looking for? What am I looking for, yeah? Yeah, let's break out an Alfa Romeo. Okay, good. Yeah, because I was worried that I'd have to restart the whole process. Now that I think about it, I should try and get it ready for next month's community night, so we can have an event on it. Oh yeah, you're right, it is just the other way. There's definitely more in the way of scenery though than the normal circuit. It's a much tighter circuit too. They've clearly made a big effort to make the braking zones as like accurate and fast as possible. Well, apparently your driver tire likes it, Shadow. Yeah, it feels completely different, but it's just driving in the other direction. I think it's also the walls. It's really narrowed the circuit down considerably. Stop in the name of the law, Shadow. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good way to just, you know, make use of the stuff you already have, right? Just send them around the other direction. And as shown here, it does feel really different. I need to take this from the top again. I mean, they've gotten better, but yeah, they are a lot more front heavy than the other Germans. Come on, show them what the Italians are made of, Alpha. Let's go. Help if I kept my eyes on the road and not on the chat, but here we are. What is Old Faithful for you, Shadow? I can't remember.
My name's Jeff.
Welcome on in, Fishy Pole. Or Jeff, sorry. Welcome on in. Jaguar is another nice choice. Classic boat kind of race boundary. Okay, ow. Brakes are not quite as good as I was hoping. Yeah, sometimes you just make a car right and it just is perfect. Just for you or just in general, but you just kind of love to drive it and it drives well. Yeah, that's probably the right way to put it, because I feel like I really enjoy the Morgan three-wheeler, but it just doesn't drive that well. I'm just going to turn on the air conditioning. Give me a sec. Sorry, all the horizon is really heating up the room. Yeah, I think for me the seasonals are very useful for like, because I'll often just find a car that I haven't touched before, or you know, I just have one that I haven't upgraded. So it's a good way to find a car where I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty choice in the end. Sell. Send it as a gift, why not? New player. Actually, anyone. Enjoy. I don't particularly care for that Nissan, and I've already got one anyway, so it don't matter. I was looking to go to the garage. Yeah, that'd be really nice, actually.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout.
Even if it was only in like a couple of predefined
400
locations.
meters. Turn left.
You could then put, 4 or 5, maybe even a dozen if you're lucky, cars
Turn
in
left.
like predefined locations. It could be a neat way to kind of show off your wares. The only way you could do it is if you could, if you were patient and like accurate enough to get the camera in the same position multiple times. You could then have the cars and like, because you can now set the time of day. You have the cars in like different spots along a road. You talking about your favorite cars from Horizon 4 and how you brought them across made me remember that I want to take the turbocharger off of this car. Much better. Because I had the anti-lag turbo on it and it was just, nah, not doing it for me. I painted a different color too. Black is also not doing it for me. Let's turn off the blue light filter. That might help a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot bluer than I thought it was before. Something like that will work nicely enough. Yeah. It is very useful that the deliveries you've made in like Horizon, I mean probably all the way back in like Horizon 2 even, or 1, are able to carry over pretty seamlessly. All the way up until now. Now, I don't know if I've actually done any in the way of tuning on this. No, I haven't. That. Get rid of that. Oh, that's it. Kind of stuff you're doing would take a lot of time. Oh, we don't have a race diff. Okay, well, we gotta fix that. Oh, no, this is the right way. Actually, we should be painting this orange, shouldn't we? Given the whole channel color scheme. Yeah, now they've gone for the exhaust pipe arrangement, which definitely is a choice. Of that there can be no denying. I might actually widen up the rear tires if it makes it better. And as I've said previously, I'm on a big HRE kick recently. That does the trick, I reckon. The trouble I find with the mufflers is they're just a little bit too... Oh, the actual exhaust pipes that kind of stick out into the triangle. Yeah, get some... I mean, at that point you're just rolling coal, aren't you? And we do have the carbon ceramics. I think we saved a considerable amount of weight with those upgrades somehow. Surprisingly, the car does not particularly enjoy the amount of power we're giving it in terms of applying it to the road. That TCR warning is flashing on pretty consistently. Certainly in the first and the second gear. That we could probably do a little bit more than that. Let's go 20. A little bit of understeer, unsurprisingly. Well, actually, he says as he over-rotates. Maybe not. I've mentioned before, but I'll keep saying it, this is my favorite Honda Civic. This generation right here. My friend had this as his car for a very long time. Fortunately, he sold it on. Let's have a quick look. Those are enormous. Those are the biggest exhaust pipes I've ever seen.
You have arrived at
I can't
your
imagine
destination.
needing that much exhaust. You could fit a man inside those pipes with relative comfort. I mean, do we know those are the actual exhaust pipes, or are they kind of like a heat shield around the regular exhaust pipe? So buried inside there's just a normal exhaust pipe. Like the Honda Civic and its triangle pipes, where you've got a regular cylindrical one inside. Yeah, but it'd probably affect the comfort, though, of your truck. I feel like the superchargers really accentuated the VTEC on this. The Esprit V8 is having a little bit of trouble. Ow. There's your boy. Trouble is, I don't drive stick, and they only come in manual. Ow, and I really do not have the money for one.
I'm on power, baby.
Like, I have had lessons relatively recently. It's just that I've still had trouble with like hill starts and stuff. But out of all the cars that I would want to learn manual for, this is probably number one. Yeah, stuff like that. The only thing I don't like about this car is the interior. It's not, as far as I can tell, doesn't look like it's very easy to replace the radio with something that works with like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Indeed. Put it in neutral, says Illuminated. It's a poet. It's alright, we welcome cats here. We had Inadequate Cat here. You can have Illuminator Cat as well. Like, I can drive a manual enough that if, like, worst case scenario, I was on my own with nothing but a manual, and that's how I have to get back to civilization, I could bunny hop my way home. Probably. Particularly if it's mostly downhill. That silver got a bit of air. Come on, Wedge. Fail me now. Ah. It's the high and the low range gearbox. Is there a special clutch to go between the two gearboxes, or is it the same clutch? Double D clutch, nice. So that would be to clutch into neutral and then clutch out of neutral? Like clutch into neutral from low gear, clutch into neutral into high gear? Yeah, something like that. I think I said words that formed a sentence. Though I can't say for absolute certain that's the case. Cool. Wow, so the Sylvia's a dick. Luckily they're fighting amongst themselves and not me, so... I can cross the finish line relatively unscathed. That was mostly because of the Sylvia just absolutely bombing it into the Julia for some reason on that bridge. Taking them both out because I think they missed a checkpoint to do it. So desperate were they to make contact with that Julia. Yeah. Cars traveling to other place. Semi-slicks, this bad boy is on. Seeing as all the power's going to the front wheels, I figured it needed it. Those front wheels are having to do a lot of work. They need every advantage they can get. All the torque steer, yeah. Because it's, I mean, it used to be with the Rally Turbo, 400 and something kilowatts, but it's down to 330. It's still a lot of kilowatts through the front tires only. I figured we'd see an SL63 turn up. It does look very nice in white. I don't think it looks good in red, to be honest. That is a very colorful Cadillac. That was a really weird braking decision on my part. That weird braking decision has probably cost us the race unless the Sylvia decides to torpedo someone else again. Oh, it looks like there's some biff up ahead. That might help us out. Bollocks. Okay, why did the Cadillac not get a penalty? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I do like the Lycan Co. They've got a certain road presence in their design. You definitely wouldn't mistake it for something else. Well, we got a little bit stomped, and I think that's partly my fault for that weird break at the beginning. Oh, the hatchback kind of crossover one? Oh, yeah. They also, was it the 5 Plus? Was that the recent one? I'm tempted to try it again, just to give it a fair shake. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. That'll be scary fast off-road. 265 miles an hour. Scary. You better hope you had really good suspension. The rival wouldn't know what hit it. But this thing shoots past at 265 miles an hour. Speaking of which, I think there's this. Yeah, there's the 5 Plus. The 2. That's the one. The 2. I quite like the 2. I want to take the 2 out next, actually, if I can. Another good quality hot hatch. Yeah. Pretty surprising there's really any... Well, firstly, I'm kind of surprised that the Lamborghini Huracan fits into this category. But outside of them, they're really the only supercar present. I am worried about the Silvia behind us. The one that's been getting in all the biff. As demonstrated. Oh, he's got a wife on the side of his car too. Bit too much. I mean, it could be ironic, like mine are, but I doubt it. Ow. Oh, we got lucky there. Not getting penalized for that. Oh, that was so close to the wall. Oh, is that a different guy? Just as rude as the other guy. Not really friendly Nissans around here. Part of Mexico is very rude Nissan drivers, actually. Black and Co's throwing hands. Get him, do it for hatchbacks everywhere, Takashi. Oh, Takisha. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sir. Sucker. No slowdown, because I took the corner relatively well. And how did I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. I used brakes. And the Sylvia crossed the line only 30 seconds after first place. First place was the AMG SL. There you go. Well done. That's a very dark Huracan. Salute from Shadow to the SL driver. Should really make that an emote. Trouble is, it's not very easy to read, I feel like. I feel like I could fix that. Like a white outline or something. Good look at that. That seems like such an obvious thing for my brand, I guess you could say. Oh, we've got 2 Huracans now. That's a little disappointing, I will confess. Could have sworn Huracans were S1. I feel like when I think about A-class cars, I think about storage space. You know? About cars that are relatively easy to get in and out of. He became corporeal at just the wrong moment. Yeah. I mean, 100%, right? I mean, if I remember the player name correctly, I think the SL is still in first place. I'd be inclined to say the driver, but maybe it's just the perfect car. There's a dot gaining on the minimap. Okay, so that car has about 12,000 horsepower. And not much else. Thank goodness for the carbon ceramic brakes. Thankful FE. I mean, I should have turned up in a Unimog. That would really show him his boss. A real dream car to be added to this game would be the tumbler from Batman Begins. That'd be interesting. That'd really have like the Unimog size in terms of blocking things, but it'd have a bit of pace behind it too. Yeah, I do like the kind of basic mechanics of the ramp car in that it's got 6 wheels, 2 of which steer at the front. I do think that's kind of cool. But outside of that, I couldn't care less about the ramp car, to be honest, because it doesn't even ramp cars. Like, I can understand not ramping cars and like, yeah, if it was only so you could ramp cars in your convoy or your flip cars in your convoy, I would really rate that as like an addition. But the fact that it's just a car, yeah, I feel like it's a missed opportunity. I feel like I haven't encountered many bone shakers in my, admittedly, fairly limited sojourns into the online lobby of Horizon 5. There's only been a couple every now and then, here or there. Oh, we got the O2. Oh, that's the, yeah, I was like, is that a different Lycan Co? No, it's the same. Circuit. This might be better for us. I don't think I've ever been challenged to a head-to-head in free roam. Maybe I'm not in free roam enough. I'm just kind of going from A to B. But I've also never challenged anyone in free roam full stop. These Sylvias are just throwing hands. Is this a pigeon? What? What? What possibly does that mean? Okay, so that guy's an absolute dickhead. HH4874. Yeah, the trouble is I don't think I can actually catch back up to him. There needs to be like not like a safety rating, like you have in iRacing or whatever, but like a chillness rating. So if you get reported for just being uncool, you'll get increasingly paired with other uncool races. So it's just a brawl instead of a race. You guys can, get in the fighting pit together. The rest of us can go and race. Thank you very much. Well, this Lamborghini's having a rough time. He's normally in second or third. This black one. The real important thing is that we're beating, or we beat H, whatever his name was, who quit. But before he quit, we overtook him, so we're better. Fourth showing from the Nissan. Great showing from the SL63 though. Clean sweep. Yeah, bottoms up everyone. SL1. All coming up Benzona. Yay, the black screen. Love the void. No, of course not. Totally independent. Sorry, I'm just trying to take a screenshot of something. I want to check what the Lycan Co's up to. You there? Are you there? Are we connected? Have we established connection? Are you still watching? Hello, this is Netflix. Are you still watching? Oh, it is. Okay, it is an A-class car. I wasn't sure if it would fit. Oh, both work. Okay. Let's start with the green one first. I'm gonna check the old tuning. Gears looks fine. This up. Ish. Never quite know what to do with camber. Kind of vibe it. Don't have a race diff. Probably gonna be fine. He says with very little confidence. Oh, cool. It's crashed. Excellent. Very cool. Very pog. Thank you for the heads up. Should be coming back now. Does. Is that an aftermarket thing? Or is it always that wide? Can't remember. It's been so long since I customized this car. Join in the races or whatever. Convoy for a little bit. I mean, if you want. I know it says no convoy, but I'll let you in. I'll make an exception for the Illuminator. No, not at all. I'm not too fussed. I'm more fussed when it's someone that's like just coming in off the the side of the road on Twitch, kicking in my door and saying, "Hey, can I join your convoy?" Like, I have no idea who you are, sir or man. But you've been around for a little bit. That was not quite the same. I'm that. Ow. That's alright, Shadow. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you have a good day. No, I was looking at the stream deck. I mean, it probably won't be for super long Illuminator, but maybe 1 or 2 championships.
I'm on power, baby.
I think I have to finish this one before you can join as well. This is much quicker off the line than the Honda Civic was. It'd be the all-wheel drive at work. But still slower than the Nissans in the lobby. More controlled than the Lamborghinis though, surprisingly. Oh, this is the new sprint circuit. Sprint circuit, sprint course. That makes more sense. Where are you going, buddy? You're a bit lost. What's the bet he got bullied off by use Hong? Does sound very nice, this car. Ow. Well, we got lucky though, we didn't get penalties either time. Lots of weebs on tonight, apparently. Why did pressing the Xbox button open up Steam? That doesn't seem particularly likely. I feel like pressing the Xbox button would open up Xbox stuff. Yeah, I just figured it would, I don't know, work with the Xbox button. I guess that was foolish. I wanted to do that. Everything come over here, to here. Oh, well, that was easy. Wow, this great big convoy now. Can you do Horizon open in a convoy? I think you can. I guess we'll find out. Is it a little bit annoying that they don't, like, spawn you in next to each other? Alright, let's see if this works. Take a F-type out. Ooh, maybe the Aero. Let's try the hatchback first, and then we'll try the Morgan Aero. I think I put a V8 engine in this bad boy. Ooh, the Nissan Z. I can't remember. Is this all-wheel drive? I don't know how maybe it's rear-wheel drive. No, 'cause the holders at the back. Maybe it's front-wheel drive then. I don't know what I'm looking for, actually.
I'm on power, baby.
Does look good in the orange. Corner. No, we took that surprisingly well. Excuse me, trees. You've been knocking in those fences, Illuminator. That was very helpful of you. Oh, oh, oh. I mean, they've definitely got a distinct headlight setup. Those kind of headlight horns coming out of the bonnet. I think Illuminator might have us beat in terms of driving ability. I also don't think this is going to be a particularly good car. Like, it's only got a 5 handling. And for that, wow, okay. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've heard of people who are just like really good at driving in this game just on like keyboard. With enough practice, you can drive in this game with really well with like Guitar Hero controller. As long as you get used to it, you can do well with it. Ooh, Aston Martin. Vanquish? I guess we'll find out. Well, there's Bratty Hat from previous races. Oh, there's one Nissan, but that's driven by Illuminator, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to run us off the road. There's an X-Class. Didn't expect to see that. Okay, we got good brakes at least. I mean, all this talk from Luminator about not having analog triggers. I really don't use my triggers in any kind of analog fashion. My triggers are basically used as binaries. It's either on or off. I don't really like feather the throttle or feather the brakes or anything like that. It's full beans or full brake. I think Illuminator missed a checkpoint. Is this Wagner RNG? Is this a joke? Like a pun on Wagner PMC? I didn't mean to turn off the radio. I meant to do that. I do not know how we are coming sixth. Not that that's like surprisingly low, but it's surprisingly high up the ladder. I feel like. I feel like Ratty Hat was a little bit combative there. I didn't want to overtake them in case I got killed. Oh, I was wondering why you spun out there, because you wanted to cross the line backwards. Absolute power move. Oh, this? No, I didn't need to cross the finish line. Oh, you did actually mess up. The X-Class came first? Well done, that man. In the Weeb-mobile. Doesn't seem right, because like an X-Class is in theory for upper-class tradies. And I don't associate tradies, well, and upper-class with Weebs. There's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of things to think about there in that truck. We are just rocketing across the surface of Mexico towards other players. The fastest travel we've ever seen. It's just that the distance is so great. That's the problem. That SL63 in there the last time? Remember. I think it may have been. Anyway, it matters not, because we just need to defeat it. Be that Aikawa Kawaka? That right? Sounds like I'm offending everyone saying that. Prestige 7. Wow. That guy must have has been around the block so many times. Not coming last, that's an improvement. Now that Shadow's not here, we can defeat the SL. That was going to be a high-speed collision. We were both going at high speed, and there was going to be a collision. But the speed difference probably wasn't going to be that great. It turns out Brady Hat isn't aggressive, he's just, or they're just a little bit incompetent with that car. Using a bit more of the road than they're probably allowed to. Bruv, really? I feel like you should have a lot more leniency applied to you when you're in last place when it comes to wall collisions. You can live here in last place by like a relatively large margin. If you're like immediately battling for second last place, yeah, no, don't, you know, don't give me the benefit. But if it's, you know, noticeably, like there's full seconds between you and second last place, I should say, then yeah, I think we can maybe afford a little bit more leniency. Take it back, maybe Brady Hat isn't incompetent. Maybe they are just aggressive. But they seem to, oh, I don't know, they are kind of going all over the shop every now and then. Maybe it's two people driving and they just swap between the controllers at random points. Nice jump though, Like and Co. Damn, look at how much faster that guy's best lap was than ours. An age-old battle between the Mercedes X-Class and the BMW M3 from 2008. A tale as old as time. Truly a battle of the fan favorites. Ooh, full house. After this race, we'll do one more championship, and then I might call the stream there, Illuminator. Hey, we made the corner without hitting the wall. I mean, outside of the SL, it's probably one of the more comfortable vehicles here. I think. Oh, there is another Mercedes up ahead. But ours is more modern than that one. So we would have slightly more mod cons like Android Auto and stuff like that. This Lotus is really gunning for Illuminator. Oh, and there was also a BMW M4, okay. It might be more comfortable, or as comfortable at least. Sorry, not sorry, SL. Felt kind of deliberate getting bumped by you. Twerk Stallion? What in Taranation's that one? Clearly it's a Gymkhana car, but do not recognize the name. Alright, one more A-Class Championship coming up. Ugh. Nope, I don't want to quit. Yeah, I figured it was a Hoonigan. It's got a Hoonigan kind of name to it. The F-type, perhaps? Yeah, let's take the F-type out. Why not? Bring a bit of British class to this event. In case you're wondering, that is a Toyota 86. Well, it's got the big 86 on the side. Illuminator making sure everyone knows. This one's the 86. Oh, it's that one. I wouldn't have called that car a Stallion. I don't know how good it is at twerking, but I wouldn't describe it as a Stallion. Keep it together, Illuminator. Eyes on the target. I feel like a British racing car has to be in British racing green. Or at least have the option for that to occur. It'd be like a Mercedes racing car not having the option, or supercar I should say, not having the option to be in silver, the German racing colour. It's not on. Balls. Damn it. Well, Kamers found something very funny. Hopefully it was my stream, but I don't think it was tuned in. Oh, they were tuned in. A little bit of a different front leg there. Never that tough. I'm impressed that Sylvia made it into first place. I guess it's because we didn't really go over any bridges for it to fly off of. Bit too much drift in that one, do you reckon? Oh, too much understeer. Ooh. No, out of the two, I definitely prefer to have oversteer, I think. Or fast travel. What they should have at the bottom is like a depiction of the cars lining, like arriving. Not like, it doesn't have to be the exact car, but you know, a colored outline of a car arriving for each person turning up to the event. I think that would be cool. Would it actually add anything to the experience? Not really. That'd be neat. I really need to look at the tables underneath my desk. They're just a rat. Hey. Okay. Just try and beat this SL63. You know, simple, achievable objectives. And there it goes. That all-wheel drive, making a fool out of me. Oh yeah, I can hear your wheels working overtime. Well, we're in front of the SL, so mission accomplished. I can get up on that aircraft carrier and proudly announce, ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. I'm very impressed we didn't miss any checkpoints there, eliminated. There was some real driving prowess at work. The mist effects, the rain getting flicked up, does look very nice. I've never really noticed it before. The DLSS is probably doing a number on it, but it still looks pretty nice.
Who likes good news?
Well, thank you very much, Frosting Axel.
Then good news, everyone.
Glad you enjoy what you see. At least enough to drop a follow. How are you doing, by the way? How's the world of Frosting Axel? Come on, around the corner, around the corner. There we go. Right into the side of him. Bam! Damn, son. My condolences. Still, there's only, what, 10, maybe 12 at the most hours until the weekend starts? Is that the last race? Or is there one more? I think there's one more race. But I appreciate the thanks nonetheless. No, it's not. Premature. Well, I hope your day is not too bad, Axel, but I can definitely relate to that. I have basically for the last 6 months just had real trouble getting out of bed in the morning. And it's not like I suddenly got depressed. It is a nice looking car, the F-Type. Looks a lot nicer than the... Was it the XK before it? Yeah. The XK was... it was fine, I guess. No F-Type though. X-Power! Yeah, that sucks. My buddy used to do that. It hasn't for a long while. My condolences. Didn't even think about it. That Sylvia is so fast. Tilted Poet's having a rough time. The helm of whatever car that is. Thank you for the speed boost, I guess. Oh, it says Supra. I should have seen that coming. Bollocks. Hey, Eliminator. Aha, how the turntables timers. You boosted me and caused me to miss a checkpoint, and you missed a checkpoint as well. Ironic? Perhaps. Schadenfreude inducing? Definitely. Oh, that's an RX, is it? A Mazda RX of some sort. I can hear the dentist drills at work. A bold strategy from going around the outside. Interesting. Hey, if it works, man. Happy for you to do your best to wake up my stream for a bit. A relatively chill game as well to like watch or... Okay, well, I guess we're just not going to place any good position. To watch or play in the morning, you know, you don't have to be twitchy about it or anything like that. Like you're playing Call of Duty Warzone or anything. If you're playing online, you sometimes do have to keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, the F-Type is maybe not as nice a car as the stats would have led me to believe it would have been. It could just be that I'm at the opposite end of the day, the frosting axle. I'm just really tired as a result. Beans. Our first and only. Well, that's the problem. I was facing the wrong direction. Our first and only treasure chest? DNF. Just annihilate the cars next to you. I never really played Burnout, though I do remember one time going over to a friend's house. That's alright, Illuminator. Thanks so much for joining me for that little bit. Going over to a friend's house to kind of support them through a birthday, their sister's birthday. We played Burnout 3, I think it was. And specifically the crash mode. That was good fun. Yeah, it's pretty uncool to do, but that doesn't stop a lot of people from doing it. So don't feel like you're the only one. Seems like a lot of people do it. We are going to raid out to someone. Question is, whomst? What are the Forza Horizon 5 streamers doing? Oh, we've got Benny Boy, Old Reliable. The most popular Horizon 5 streamer currently. And he is putting Centrelink on the car. So that sounds like a good place to start. This is another VTuber or a furry streamer up in the club. Don't look like it, unfortunately. Okay, so how to Benny Boy then? Spawn, I gave them a follow. That's the ticket, that's the fella. Oh, it's got Spoderman too. Thank you very much for joining me, chat. Even if it was only for 5 minutes or for the whole stream. I appreciate it immensely. There's so many other people you could be watching tonight. If you want to keep up to date with the stream, check out my Twitter, Blue Sky, or Threads. Or if you want to have a look at some clips from the stream, check out my Instagram, TikTok, or Clipmander, our YouTube channel. And if you want to see all of the above, the links in a different format, check out the card. And if you want to keep up to date, well, keep in touch with us outside of the stream, check out the Discord. It's relatively active, and I can say that with absolute honesty. I might see you tomorrow night. It will be late if I do. If not, I will see you on Wednesday for some more GTA 5 Chaos mod. I said it before, but I think we're getting pretty close to the end of that. But we'll see what the Chaos mod gives us. And if I don't see you tomorrow night, enjoy your weekend. May it be restful and revitalizing. I hope the start to your week is not too onerous. Let's go say hi to Benny Boy. And yeah, cheerio.